build your next. You're trying to make some extra money online, but it seems like all you're doing is chasing leads only to get ghosted? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to flip the script and get leads chasing you. We're going to dive into part 1 of a real-time funnel build. That's right, look over my shoulder as I build the ultimate sales machine to help you sell digital products, courses, ebooks, coaching services, whatever you're selling. A sales funnel is a great option for you. And I know you're just hearing that word and you're probably overwhelmed, head about to explode, but trust me when I tell you, it is not as difficult as some people make it seem. And when you have the right platform, it is even easier than that. So whether you're a coach, consultant, digital entrepreneur, course creator, it doesn't really matter. Learning how to build a lead capture machine that sells for you on autopilot 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year is a skill that you're going to treasure and be able to leverage for the rest of your life. Really quickly, if you do not know me, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online coaching and mentorship program where it's my mission and my ministry to help people just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, marry them with the right systems, tools, and AI so you can build a passive income empire. And you do that by starting with the right sales machine. So let's get into today's live funnel build right here on Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to try to get through this. Y'all know when we get into screen share, it eats up a lot of bandwidth and we get into some dragging and that kind of stuff. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to create a new funnel. Now, we do have an AI funnel builder. I'm just saying. And that's going to be another training for another day. Literally, you tell it what you're trying to build and it builds it for you. But I'm going to actually create this from scratch. So I'm going to call it Faceless Marketing Masterclass, which is the funnel. And I'm going to hit create. Now we're going to leverage. If you missed yesterday's episode, I showed you how to view the assets that come with these master resale rights products. And one of the assets that come with these products is a simple landing page funnel and sales funnel. So let's go and look at what the actual funnel looks like. This is what we're going to model. Free ebook reveals step-by-step guide, 10 ways to excel in faceless marketing. Download this free report. Then it's got the space for the email address, a download button, and then we value your privacy. If I scroll down a little bit more, I like this saying down at the bottom. So this is what we're going to model. Tomorrow, we're going to go into the thank you page and we're going to model this. This is where you thank them for getting what they came for, how to download it, but you also get to market the other products that you're trying to sell ultimately. So let's just jump back over and all right, now I'm going to go ahead and add a new step and we're going to call this opt-in, and then I'm going to call opt-in, and then we're going to create. And when I'm looking at sales funnels, y'all, like don't get this twisted that this is only for digital products. This is how you set up a sales funnel for anything that you're doing. And we're focusing on just the opt-in funnel. All we want to do is send people somewhere where they can get a free report. And the way I do it is the only way they're getting to this site is if I actually send them to this site doing content like this, right? Social media posts, videos. So when you're sending your traffic this way, the actual landing page doesn't have to be so detailed, right? Because I'm giving the details in a post or in a video. And I'm saying, by the way, if you want that free download, go here and get it. So boom, I got that done. So now I'm going to edit in a new tab. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce back and forth between the sample site, and then we're just going to build this thing each step of the way. What's up, Fee? Each step of the way, because having a landing page is like, it's crucial. Now, another way that you can do this if you don't have a sales funnel builder is you can use a free online community. And you guys know I'm big on that. In fact, you can use our free online community, and you can have your lead magnet inside of your free online community. They opt in or sign up to join your free community, and then you have a free resource section in your community where they can just go download the free resources, right? But we're going to go traditional, and we're going to build it as a traditional landing page or lead magnet funnel. So the first thing I need to do is I need to bring in a section. All right. And then I'm going to call this section header. All right. And then I'm going to bring in another section, and I'm going to call this section the body section. And then I'm going to bring in one more section, and I'm going to call this the footer section. And this helps me stay organized, y'all, so I know what I'm editing. Now, if I bounce back to the actual landing page, you'll see why I did those sections the way I did them. Header section, free ebook reveals. Body section has the copy of the ebook as a picture. It has the opt-in form, and then it has this this bottom section right here. And then the very bottom section in all of your funnels, you make sure you have your actual business funnel, your business footer with your terms and conditions, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So let's look at the first section. Free ebook reveals. That's all it needs to say at the top, and then you color the background. I'm going to show you how simple it is to do this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go here and hit background color. I'm going to add my color here. So the background color for my brand is 050A30. I'm going to add that color. Boom. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the text. So I'm going to add an element, and actually I'm adding a row, then an element, which is going to be a headline. And I'm going to do free ebook reveals. And I'm going to change the color to my brand colors for that text. So again, I'm going to add a color. I'm going to go and put in my hex code, which is 20FF10 for my brand color. Add that color, and boom. There we go. And then I want that font. I'm not going to play around with the fonts, but I do want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to make it a 40. What does that look like? Let's go 50. All right, boom. Free ebook reveals. Now let's toggle back. Then they have the picture of the ebook and the opt-in form. All right. So we're working, y'all. I'm going to go here. I'm going to add a row first. Then I'm going to add an element. And the element I need to add is an image. Boom. Now I'm going to go here to my media storage, and I need to go and upload that image. So I'm going to go and find that image, y'all. That is in. Remember, all of the images come with your done for you products, right? So I'm going to go and find my faceless course and grab that and pull that in. So faceless, and I'm going to go here, and it's pretty much organized based on what you're trying to do. So I'm going to go in here. Wait a minute. I need to go back. And yeah. All right. Front end. All right. Lead magnet and opt-in page. Boom.
So I'm going to go into the opt-in page, and I'm going to go to images. And then I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see. Where's my view? Wait a minute. All right, because I don't like that I can't see that. You got cards, you got user. Wait a minute. That's not what I'm trying to get to, y'all. Let me go back. That's not right. I believe it is. All right, so what I don't see is, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the cover of the photo. Bring that in. And then once it's in, we bring that to the page, and then boom. So just like that, y'all, let's look at, again, the sample site, free ebook reveals. I didn't put my ... Then there's a picture there. I got my brand colors, free book, ebook reveals, ... And the actual, what the book reveals is on the title. So now I'm going to come down here, and under this book, I'm going to create another row. I'm going to pull in an element. And this time the element that I'm going to pull in is a form. Now, I don't have a form completed for this, but I'm going to go and create one and show y'all what that looks like. Let's see. Let's do... All right. So notice their form is a little different. The way they have their form set up, they're only asking for an email address, and then there's a download your free report here button. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow as well, Yana. So now I have the making of this form, but it's not exactly the same. So what I need to do is go into the system and create a form real quick. So I'm going to go over to forms, to our form builder, and I'm going to create a form. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about building a lead magnet page to sell your digital products. But the lead magnet page starts with giving something for free, and then you upsell them on the page. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to build a page from scratch. Normally what I do is I create a folder so I can stay organized. So I'm going to put this folder inside of the ML. I'll put it in here. So I'm going to go and add a new form. I'm going to build this form from scratch. And you guys are going to see, like, this stuff is not hard, y'all. Is there a learning curve if you've never done any of this stuff before? Yes, right? But it's okay, y'all, to have to learn something. So I'm going to call this form Faceless Marketing Master Class. And if you guys want to get this course and join me in a 3-day Faceless Marketing Challenge where I hold your hand to launching your faceless brand, then all you got to do is comment the word faceless, and I'll make sure you guys get the link. So now, if you notice that on our sample site, all they're asking for is the email address. This is crucial to understand. The more fields or data you ask for, typically the lower the conversion or the opt-in rate. So I like to ask for first name, email address, and phone number. What that means for me, though, is I'm going to get fewer people to opt in. And that's okay, because the people who do opt in, they tend to be a little bit more serious if I'm requiring them to give me their phone number. All right, if that makes sense. I could just ask for email, and I can have a whole bunch of people putting in dummy email addresses because they want my free gift. And that list is not what we call a clean list, because how many of you guys have an email address that you use when you just want to get something for free? You don't go check it. You use it for spam type stuff. Is that the email that you really want to invest money in marketing and trying to build a relationship with people to? No, it's not. So I like to have a cleaner list out of the gate, even if that means fewer leads, if that makes sense. So they're only asking for the email address, and then they have a button. We're going to follow suit, and I'm going to do it their way in this instance. So I'm going to get rid of the name field. I'm going to get rid of the last name field. I'm going to get rid of the phone number field. And I only want email. And because I'm only asking for email, I don't need to ask for consent. Right? So email is all I'm asking for. And then the button, I want to change that to, what did their button say? Let's check real quick. Download your free report here. So I'm going to change my button to say, download your free report here. All right, boom. I'm probably going to go down here and make this font a little bit bigger, though. Let's see. Where's my text size? Font size. Let's make it 30. How about 28? Yep, I like that. And then I'm going to make the font text colors. I want that to be my dark blue. So A5030. Let's see. 050A30. There we go. And then the actual button color, it's green, but it's not my color green. And this is where, when you want to create brand consistency, knowing your hex codes makes sense, right? So 20FF10 is my hex code for my green. Now I'm closer to what I want. Boom. And then I'm going to take off my terms and conditions here. And then I'm going to go and look at the style options. And let's see. Single line. Nope. 2 column. Nope. I think that's going to be good. So I'm going to hit save here. Boom. And now, so if you're on TikTok, I apologize. If you follow me on YouTube at Cortez Hustle, you can see what we're actually demonstrating over here. So now I'm going to go back to the builder.
Yo, check it out. If what you're seeing right now is blowing your mind, imagine using a funnel system just like this to launch your very own AI-powered marketing agency. That's right. If you want to make some money in 2025 and beyond, the key is learning how to become essential. And with a digital marketing agency powered by AI, we literally become essential to small local business owners, and they pay us $300 to $500 a month or more, month in, month out. We provide the systems and solutions that they build their revenue streams on. See, with my secret AI toolkit, you're not just building funnels, you're building systems that generate revenue on autopilot. And who doesn't want that as an entrepreneur or business owner? If this appeals to you on any level, I want to invite you to participate in a free boot camp where we're going to walk you through the size and scope of this actual opportunity and industry where you'll be selling AI-powered solutions to small local business owners, where you're going to use Go HighLevel as your own white label software to help small local businesses solve one of their biggest challenges, and that is getting more leads and customers and their online presence overall. If you like what you see, you're going to be offered a 30-day free trial of Go HighLevel, and yours truly is going to help you get your first 3 to 5 monthly recurring revenue clients so that you never have to pay for the platform out of your own pocket. All you got to do, click the link on or around this video, or simply go to agencylaunchai.com to see what all the fuss is about. Now, let's get back to today's funnel build.
I'm going to change this form. Actually, I'm going to save this first and then refresh it. It's not going to let me save because I don't have it connected to a domain. I'm going to save it here. I'm going to hit refresh so that the form that I just created will show up. So let me refresh this. And guys, inside of 20 minutes with me talking to y'all at the same time, we just built page 1 of a lead magnet form. Now, will it take you some time to get to my level of proficiency? Yes. Is it valuable to have this level of proficiency? Yes, because somebody put in the comments what it might cost you to have someone, a professional who's good at building funnels. What might someone charge you to build a funnel for you? I just want y'all to put in the comments. If you've ever had someone quote you the price for building a funnel, what did they charge you? What was that quote? Whether you paid it or not, what do you think a good funnel would be worth to you, right? So now I have this page done. What's going on? Welcome, Hemmer. All right, so I have this done. So I need to change out this form and change it to the Faceless Marketing Masterclass form. And boom. So now I have my page looking similar to the actual sample funnel. So we go to the sample funnel. You'll notice that they've got ebook reveals, picture of the book, then the opt-in form. Let's go back to my funnel. Free ebook reveals, picture of the book, opt-in form. And then I really like the way they have their super close. So I need to change and remove some of the padding and all of that stuff. And I can tweak it to really get it close to what theirs actually look like. But I'm not going to bore you with all of those particulars. The last thing they have is they have this little phrase at the bottom. So I'm going to add another row, and then I'm going to add an element, and I'm going to add a headline, and then I'm going to see if I can change the font and find something that typography, font. Let's go to custom font and font family. Let's search some stuff and see if we can find something that looks a little bit cooler than just regular plain font. They got something that kind of looks like script, but not really. So I think I'll use that one right there. Boom. And then let's see what their actual font says. In today's world, you can be faceless and have huge success. So I'm going to copy that quote, come back over here. Paste in that quote. Boom. And then down at the bottom, y'all notice that I have this last and final section. I'm going to change the background to a gray color. And then this is where you would put the name of your business. So I'm going to put that and put in not a headline, but a paragraph. And then I will put PLR, Profit Society, all rights reserved, 2024. And then you always want to make sure that you have your terms and your privacy policy. Boom. And then if you want to throw your logo down there as well, you can do that. And guys, this is done. We created in 20 minutes, roughly, a landing page for our free giveaway to attract people who are interested in faceless marketing. Now, again, we got a live virtual challenge. If you're looking to get into faceless marketing, you can go to my site and buy that course right there for $27. It comes with master resale rights, so you can resell the course. And it comes with a live 3-day challenge where I'm going to go through the course with you and help you launch your faceless brand. Doesn't get any better than that. All you got to do is comment faceless, and I will make sure that you get the link to that. So that's step one. We got a landing page, and we're going to be able to get people a free report. The second thing that we need to do, and we'll focus on that tomorrow, is we're going to create the download page where they're going to be able to get the asset that they requested. And since we have their attention, we're going to let them know that we have this course that they could buy and get even more detail about building a faceless brand. So I appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you.
Yo, if you're serious about monetizing with AI, I need you to go to agencylaunchai.com for a free bootcamp and 30-day free trial of Go HighLevel. Also, if you want more tips and strategies on how to grow a business, then YouTube's algorithm think you should watch this video next. And don't forget to subscribe to